Hello, hello. This is a spontaneous um, demonstration because my LinkedIn got shut down today. So today I'm sharing with people who actually own LinkedIn that people keep restricting it because I won't give them lottery results, and they're criminals, most of them, all of them actually, the ones that are pissed off. So, yeah, so the first person I'm going to actually send a message to is going to be Mr. Bill Gates. I just turned this on.
you know,
I
well,
don't know if he's
AI,
going to
I'd
be able to
say
hear
that
me.
it's going to raise
Hello, hello.
productivity generally. And normal capital
This
markets
is
with great competition from Microsoft and
quantumnina.com.
Google will drive
It
that.
is
And you should all pay
April
attention
22nd,
because it is
2024
so
at
dramatic how it
8:12 p.m.
improves
Mountain Time.
productivity. And later with the robotics, not
Again,
yet, but
this
eventually blue
is
collar productivity.
it's
So that
April
is
22nd,
phenomenal for the world.
2024
The world will be
at
richer and
8:12 p.m. Mountain
can work
Standard Time.
less and
I'm
have more. The place
quantumnina.com.
where it's with equity
I'm trying
and
to leave
huge
Michelle for
commitment to
decades in
make
the
sure there's
future to
not this
write
normal
them.
20-year lag between benefit to the
People are
rich
trying to block
versus
you,
to
so I
developing
understand
countries
you. And
is will we invent new tools
CEO anymore, is he? Are you the CEO of LinkedIn anymore? Why not? I'm quantumnina.com. I've created 3 LinkedIn accounts. One was stolen from me. That's over a decade old, and then the next two over the last year have been restricted. I'm selling time travel, and I'm offering an hour free. I'm not soliciting anything that's fraud or anything like that. I'm not even asking people for money. I'm actually leaving lottery results to people, giving them instructions on how to do that. I don't understand why I got restricted. Do you happen to know anybody that can fix that for me? My website is quantumnina.com. The LinkedIn connected to that is what's messed up. Well, she's going to disappoint a lot of people. So 7 years ago, I'll just start with him, even though he doesn't work there anymore. Alright, hold on. Oh gosh. Hi. So funny. Let's see how loud I am.
So we are 40%
Hi.
international,
Hi.
and
Hello.
it's affected us quite deeply.
Hello, hello.
So as a CEO representing your company to the public, how did you think about reacting to last weekend's executive order?
Yeah, first of all, it's great to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
So there's different ways to go about addressing an issue like that. And you have to think about your audience, your constituencies, and who you're trying to reach, and what your objectives are.
I'm in the future.
The first thing to keep in mind in a situation like that, at least for us at LinkedIn, is the well-being and the safety of our employees.
Not the CEO.
We, like the student body here, have a number
I'm not
of
the reason
immigrants at the company.
I'm not the reason.
We have a number of people who have yet to become citizens, who are here on working visas and green cards. And we wanted to make sure that we could identify anyone who was a citizen from one of the named 7 countries, and that they were here and present and accounted for and safe. And we wanted to also do that for their immediate family. So that was the very first consideration. The next thing we wanted to do was make sure that we were making clear how people could get involved if they wanted to help and make a difference. As a company, our vision is to create economic opportunity for every member of the global workforce, all of them. That is irrespective of country of origin, ethnicity, religious belief. And we have had some ongoing programs to help refugees find work. That started in Sweden, and we had some success there, some early success. We extended that program to Canada, and with the executive order that was announced here last Friday, we accelerated the launch of what we call the Welcome Talent Program here in the United States. We also wanted to make sure that employees who wanted to get involved understood that through our employee-based foundation, they could contribute, and we could allocate those funds to efforts that are making a difference. Then there was the third kind of dimension of this, which is making clear, at least from my perspective, where I stood on this. And it's important. I don't feel the need to comment on everything, to be able to comment on anything. And from time to time, there are going to be issues that I feel are important for me to address. And they're important to our employees. And this was one of those times.
Not right now. I mean
in the past. In a situation like this, at least through my experience, one of the things that I've learned is that you have to strike a very delicate balance when you're expressing personal belief versus expressing belief as a CEO, because you're representing your employees, your company. And in this particular instance, I felt the need to express my own views on this, and that was that this country, the United States, was founded on a first principle and belief that all people should have an inalienable right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And America has truly been a land of opportunity It is a country
It's
and an
Nina
economy
Howell
that was
on
largely
LinkedIn.
built on the tireless
And
efforts
it
of
introduced
immigrants who
me
came to
about
this country seeking a
Okay,
better
here we
life for
go.
themselves and their families.
Godspeed.
That
Okay. I'm sorry. I know that's 7 years. That's like you know, like that's almost a decade. I normally don't go back that far when I'm first telling someone about me because it's confusing to the receiver. And you're usually not waiting for it. Like, see, you're just not waiting for it. Okay. $5 months ago. All right, 2 birds, 1 stone. I've done this several times, actually. I've sent messages, including lottery results.
I'm a hungry individual. I want to grow. I want to learn. I came across the Google Career Certificate. My boss.
So, what date is this? What? For what? Well, it wouldn't be working if you block me from networking with people and you guys are being assholes and not like giving me freedom to do what I want, then yeah, it's probably not going to work. Either that or you've been hacked. Ever occur to you that maybe someone erases your videos? That's why you need to make more than 1 copy. Make another copy. Make more than 1 copy. Think about paying me 50% if you leap lotteries, because I don't deliver unless you pay me. Okay? Alright, this is the one. It looks like I'm talking to myself, right? But these guys can actually hear me. Like from way over here, wherever they are. They could be in China and they'd still hear me. Yeah, because I'm the real one. And all those skanks that they've been hanging out with are the fake ones. You think that's funny, don't you? Skanks? Skank ass bitch? Okay. And these are the results. I'm not giving you guys the whole thing. Don't think you're that lucky. Not that you would need the money. Just showing you a glimpse of hope from the other side. Oh god. Alright. I should have separated all these, but
As fair and
alright. I rewound it.
Twitter has been instrumental in American politics and elections. What role do you think X will play
Hi,
in
it's
the
me again.
2024 U.S. elections?
It is.
well, our goal is to be as
April
even-handed and fair as
22nd,
possible. You know,
2024.
whether
April
someone's
22nd,
right, left,
2024.
independent, whatever the
I'm
case
wearing
may
a wig.
be,
My hair's actually brown.
that the platform is
But
as
yeah,
fair
it's
and
quantumnina.com.
as much of a level playing field as possible. And now in the past, Twitter has not been, because Twitter was controlled by far-left activists, objectively. They would describe themselves as that. So, you know, so if some of these people are like, well, has it moved to the right? Well, it's moved to the center. So from the perspective of the far left, yes, it has moved to the right, because everything's to the right from the far left. But no one on the far left that I'm aware of has been suspended or, you know, banned or de-amplified. So, you know, but we're trying to be inclusive for the whole country and for, you know, for other countries too. So there's a diversity of viewpoints, and free speech only matters if people you don't like are allowed to say things you don't like. Because if that's not the case, you don't have free speech, and it's only a matter of time before the censorship is turned upon you.
Do you think Donald Trump will come back to the platform? He recently posted on Truth Social about this podcast. Yeah, do you think
Truth Social is a funny name.
Could do that, but
You know, every time you post on Truth Social,
that's the
you
truth?
guys are gonna get
yes.
conned by a bunch
Well,
of women,
every time, like 100%.
skanky-ass
It's like,
women
like
that
It's impossible to lie.
impersonate me, that like impersonate me and
I just find it
hijack
funny
me.
that
Do I have
every
to
single
masturbate
thing
to
is
you
a
guys
truth.
to
Like
remember me?
100%.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
That seems unlikely.
I think Girdle would say something about that. There's some mathematical contradictions possible if everything's the truth. Do you think he'll come back to X and start posting there?
I mean, I think he owns a big part of Truth. So
Truth Social.
yeah, Truth Social. He's sorry.
Not Truth, the concept.
He owns Truth. Not he bought it.
Actually hire the real me. I'm just letting
So I think Donald Trump. I think he owns every part of Truth Social. So
don't get it twisted. I don't want to.
you know, if he does want to post on the X platform, we would allow that. You know, we obviously must allow.
That's a good enough demo. Should I post this live? I probably will. Okay. For now, that's all I'm gonna do. Godspeed. Wait, I gotta do it like this. Godspeed. Keep your hands to yourselves, guys.